everyone, here we are again, and I'm looking at my journal. So last week, April 24th, the title was No Happy Ending, and this is what I wrote down and the two images that came to my mind. Today, we're gonna have something different. So it's May 1st. The title is Embracing Our Differences. So I'm writing down Embracing Our Differences, as I have actually already done that, and to prepare for the work that comes later, just to give myself a structure so it's going to be easier to actually do the work later. Okay, embracing our differences. We are different. We are very different from each other. One person's idea of what is polite is someone else's idea of what is rude. In some cultures, it's considered rude to belch when you're eating, and in others, it shows that you enjoyed your meal. What might smell repulsive to one person might smell wonderful to another. We are really different, and we have to acknowledge that. But instead of going to war because of our differences, let's play soccer. It will be a strange game, given our instruction to let others have the victory and keep the defeat to ourselves. But that doesn't mean that we play to lose. It means that we play to play. We could play together, even though we're on opposite teams. There are no big stakes, just playing. There are different teams, otherwise the game won't work. But it doesn't have to lead to World War III or the destruction of the planet. Okay, so let's see, and then the idea is that we pick two concepts that we work with. So one could be that we play together, or we play to play, or we play to win. So maybe the two concepts is, do I play to play, or do I play to win? So you can do the same as I do, or you could do something different. Just the idea of exploring two kind of opposite concepts and see what you learn from that. Okay, so finding your seat. Moving the feet, the toes and the heels. You can watch your feet so you're still sure that they're still there. Sensing the connection between the soles of the feet and the earth. And then coming to stillness. Bring awareness to your two sitting bones. And one represents play to play, and the other one represents play to win. And if you need to adjust the two concepts, this is a good time to do it. If it doesn't sit right with you, you can pick two other concepts. And then if you want to, you can use your fingers, gently tap on the top of your head. Imagine how you find that opening that we all had when we were newborns, and then recreate that opening. That allows the connection to the universe and to the earth to be a little simpler. Maybe imagine a straw or that shushumna, the chimney that goes through you, that connects you with the earth and the universe. And then bring your awareness to your breathing. And maybe notice or imagine how that your breath is traveling up and down through the chimney. Maybe the breath is like a brush that cleans it. Maybe there's a lot of dirt that has been got stuck in that chimney or shushumna over the years. And then your breath can rinse and clean and open up that chimney or shushumna again. Maybe notice if the breath, which direction the breath is moving. So when you inhale, is your breath going up or is it going down? Just know, there's no right or wrong here. Just notice. And then place your hands on your knees and then starting the cat-cow motion. And then coming back to neutral. Look at your hands, blinking, bubbling stars all the way up. Clasp the hand, turn them over, straighten the elbows, breathe. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And then reach and reach and reach and reach. And then reach and turn, open up the arms, look behind you. Allow the fingertips to move away from each other. And then release. Lift the shoulders and release a few times. Look at your hands, blinking, bubbling stars, all the way up. Clasp the hands, turn them over, straighten the elbows, breathe. In through the nose and out to the mouth. If you want to, you can imagine your mouth as the beak of a bird. And then reach and reach and reach and reach. Turn, open up the arms, look behind you. And then release, lift the shoulders a few times. And then bring the arms up in cactus. So this is a twisting action, seeing things from different perspectives. So maybe think about the play to play or play to win, if those are opposites to you. And then maybe notice, do you usually play to win or do you usually play to play? And whatever that is your pattern. So when you do that, you swim with your pattern. And then take the opposite and the one you don't usually do and swimming backwards. That would be a little new to you or harder for you. And then allowing the two opposites to meet or connect. And then even go cross the midline. Cross the midline. And then stay there. Stay, 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 stay. Maybe reach the hand out behind you, look behind you. Stay connected, stay connected. We're still breathing. And then release. And then the other side. Maybe reach the hand behind you, look behind you, stay connected a little longer than you want to. and then release. And then bring both knees up, stay connected. You can stay here, you can come into a regular boat pose, you can do one leg. And then release down. Okay, wide and stable stance, a wide and stable stance. Feel the sitting bones. One idea is play to play, the other one is play to win. And then start exploring those two concepts. Play to play, play to win. So that would be black or white. And what about all the colors in between? What are those? And then start exploring those colors or concepts in between playing to play or playing to win. And then come back to neutral. Now, so take the concept of play to play. Give it a color, dip your fingers in paint, and then draw the image. Draw the image of what does play to play with look like? What does play to play look like? And then release that image. And then play to win. What does play to win look like? Take the color or dip your fingers in a color and draw that image. What does play to win look like? And then release that image. And then jump the feet together. Jump the feet together. Look at your toes, spread the toes, and now dip your toes in ink and then write the story. Write the story about what play to play is to you. What does play to play mean to you? Write that story. Write that story. And then step out wide. Elbows to knees, fingertips together. Breathe, lengthen the spine. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. And then release the hands down, drop the head. Inhale, come back up. And then place the right foot on the left knee. Use your fingers to open up the toes. Open up the toes. Creating space in between all the toes separately together. So all the toes are connected in the foot, but they are separate. So out there, they are separately together. Okay. And then gently guiding that right knee out. Seated pigeon. And then slide the knees together. Whatever leg is on top, that arm goes under. Give yourself a hug. And then move into eagle. Move into eagle. Okay. So this eagle plays to play. This eagle plays to play. What does that eagle look like? Look at the feathers. Look at the eyes, the beak, the body, the wings. How does it move? What does it do? And then let that bird fly away. Let that bird fly away. And then look at your left toes. Dip those toes in ink. And then write the story about playing to win. Play to win. Write the story to what happens or what's your experience of play to win. And then step out wide, elbows, knees, fingertips together, breathe. Into the nose and out to the mouth. And this time, place the left hand on the floor, right hand on the right knee. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, look up towards the sky. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, press into both hands. And then if you want to, you can extend the top arm up towards the ceiling. And we're still breathing. And then release down. Come back up. Place the right hand on the floor, left hand on the left knee. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, look up towards the sky. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, push into both hands. Inhale to lengthen. And if you want to, you can extend the arm up, the top arm up towards the ceiling. And then release down. Let the head go. Inhale, come back up. And then place the left foot on the right knee. Use your fingers to open up the toes, open up the toes. Gently guide that left knee out wide. And then slide the knees together. Whatever leg is on top, that arm goes under. Give yourself a hug. And then move into eagle posture, or seated eagle. And this bird plays to win. So this bird plays to win. What does it look like? How does it feel? And then let that bird fly. Let that bird fly and fly away. Just fly away. Okay. Wide and stable stance again. Blinking, bubbling stars all the way up. Clasp the hand, turn them over, straighten the elbows, breathe. Now imagine that your arms are the wings of a eagle. Now let those wings grow and spread out wide, 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 and then go out flying. Go out flying. So just notice how it feels to be up there in the air. Is it cold? Is it warm? Maybe it's humidity. And then fly up high, and then dive deep. Inhale up. Exhale, dive deep. Inhale up. And this time exhale, and then bring the arms behind you, holding on to opposite forearms, and then stay there. You can keep your eyes open or closed. And then release one arm, shake it out, bring it up and over, stay there. Maybe allow the fingertips to move closer to each other. They might touch or not, that doesn't really matter. Just imagine how your fingertips are connecting. And then release that right arm back down. Let the left arm go out, shake it out, bring it up. Allow the fingertips to move towards each other. So my fingertips are not connecting, but I can imagine how they are. Imagine how your fingertips are connecting. And then release that arm back down. And notice if you maybe can bring a little, if you can walk your arms a little further on your forearms now. And then breathe. Breathe into any tightness or any part of your shoulders and arms that are sore, bruised. Allow the breath to rinse, clean, and heal. And then release. Okay, now we're going to build some strength in those legs. So bring your feet a little closer to your chair. Big inhale. Exhale. Come up to standing. Pick a number. I'll pick 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Big inhale. Exhale. And then pick the same or a different number. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stick it out. Big inhale. Exhale. And come up to standing. Okay, let's start with breath of joy, starting with the arms out to the sides. Inhale for 3, exhale for 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, exhale. Inhale 1, 2, 3, exhale. Inhale 1, 2, 3, and exhale, and let it go. Let the arms go. Maybe bend the knees. And you can move around. Allowing the knee to meet the elbow. Cross the midline. And then finding position of power, finding position of power. Place your hands on solar plexus, that's the power center in your body. Inhale into it. Exhale, open up. Inhale in. Exhale, open up. One more time. Inhale in. Exhale, open up, and then stay open, stay open, stay open. Okay, hands back on your hips into position of power. And then lift or engage the external hips, building external support. And then lean and lift, lean and lift. Breathe. Patience, patience. And then lean and lift. Okay, and then eventually we take skillful action. Okay, so often skillful action is the opposite from what you usually do. So we have a tendency to play, or we have a tendency to play to win. And somewhere in between is peace, or contentment, or balance, or equilibrium. That's a hard word. So if you like that, if that idea makes sense to you, so think about your pattern and push away the pattern that you usually do to create space for the pattern that is hard for you to do. So you pick whatever you need to push away. So give it a shape, give it a form, give it a color, and then push it away. Push it away, push it away, push it away. It's going to try to sneak back in. It's going to be hard to resist because we have been doing this for probably our entire lives. We're going to push that away, push it away, kick it away, kick it away. And then we are creating space for a new pattern that's going to create balance. We're looking for balance. Okay. And then release the arms and allow the new pattern to take more space to create balance. Okay, and then let's celebrate that with a sun salutation. So a new day has just started. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way back up. Exhale, down the midline. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way back up. Exhale, down the midline. Last one. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way back up. Exhale, down the midline, and then stay there holding your own heart in between your hands with self-love and self-compassion. And release. Okay, starting in Tadasana. Inhale to chair, exhale to Anjali Mudra. Transfer the weight to the left, right heel comes off. Take a big step back. And then build your foundation. Build your foundation. Hips are facing forward. And when you have it, then you bring your arms up. And then maybe add some blinking, bubbling stars. Open up the arms. Place your hands in your back pockets. And then transfer the weight forward, move into warrior 3. Maybe take one hand off, maybe two. And stay there a little longer than you want to. And then that arrow is going to land on the next mountain top. Inhale to chair, exhale to Anjali Mudra. Transfer the weight to the right, left heel comes off. Take a big step back, find the earth. Build your foundation. When you have a wide and stable stance, then the hands come off. Add some blinking, bubbling stars. Open up the arms, open up the arms. Place your hands in your back pockets. If you want to, bring awareness to your heart space. And then allow the heart to lead. Allow the heart to lead. Turn into that arrow, the warrior 3. And stay there a little longer than you want to. And then eventually that arrow is going to land on top of the next mountain. Okay. Inhale to chair, exhale to Anjali Mudra, transfer the weight, right heel comes off. Take a big step back. This time, open up the pelvic halves for warrior 2. One arm in the past and the other one in the future, and you are right here in the present moment. Flip the front hand, reverse the warrior. Come back to warrior 2, and then place the hand on the chair and let the back arm come up and over, extended side angle. You can look at the fingertips, or you can look behind you. Come back to warrior 2. Hands on your hips. Straighten the front knee, release the hand down and towards the chair. Maybe bring the gaze up, maybe allow the top arm to reach towards the sky. Hand comes down, gaze comes down. Bend the front knee, finding warrior 2 again. Now place the hands on the chair. Stay there for a moment. And then transfer the weight forward, pick up that back foot. Maybe the same hand comes up too. Hand comes down, feet comes back together, bend the knees and back up to standing. Inhale to chair, exhale to Anjali Mudra, transfer the weight to the right, left heel comes off. Take a big step back, open up the pelvic halves. One arm in the past, the other one in the future. Flip the front hand, reverse the warrior. Come back to warrior 2, hand on the chair, and then the top arm moves up and over. Extended side angle. Come back to warrior 2. Hand on your hips, straighten the front knee, release the hand down into the chair. Maybe the gaze comes up, maybe the arm follows. Hand comes down, gaze comes down, rebend that front knee, finding warrior 2 one more time. Place the hands on the chair, stay there. And then transfer the weight forward, pick up that back leg. Maybe the same arm comes up too. Arm comes down, feet comes back together, bend the knees and back up to standing. All right, starting in Tadasana. So mountain posture. So imagine yourself as or the part of you that is like a mountain, stable, strong, steady, can take any kind of weather. And then drop a little seed on top of the mountain. I would imagine that somewhere there on top of the mountain, there is a little pocket of soil. So drop a little seed in that pocket of soil. Add some water and sunshine. And you can't see anything on the surface, but under the surface, there is a system of roots that are building or growing, and they're getting wider and deeper, wider and deeper. And when the root system is strong enough, it's going to shoot up something green. Transfer the weight to the left, right heel comes off. And you can grow any kind of plant. You can grow any kind of plant. It could be a traditional tree posture. Or it could be anything else, anything else. And you can explore different plants, try them out and see what works for you. And then eventually make a choice. Okay, this time I'm going to be a seated, or rather a standing pigeon. Standing pigeon. And then come back to mountain posture. Feel that part of you that's strong, steady, stable. At the very top of that mountain, there is a little pocket of soil. Drip another seed. Add some water, some sunshine and heat. And notice how the system of roots are growing down and out, down and out. And then when the time is right, transfer your weight to the right, left heel comes off. And then create a new plant. Create a new plant. And once again, you can try a few different things. And at some point, make a choice. And then stay there a little longer than you want, maybe. And then eventually come back to the top of the mountain. And once again, notice that part of you that is strong, stable, steady. Okay, now spread, so feet a little wider than your hips. Spread the toes, hands on the chair, release the knees down close to each other. Allow the toes to open up. Maybe sit back in the space between your heels. Come back up. Now look at your thumb. Think about play to play. Give that a color. And then draw a big circle, And give the heel a little dot. Now, think about play to win. Play to win. Give that a color. Draw a big circle. And then take the two colors and mix them. Draw two big circles. And then place your hands in your back pockets. Now, if you want to bring your awareness to your heart space, breathe into your heart space. What is your heart's deepest desire? And then release, untuck the toes, bring the knees wide, big toes to touch, release the hips to your heels and find child's posture. Inhale, come back up. Clasp the hands, create that stable support, tuck the toes. Okay, check the support first. If it's stable, bring the knees up, wait there. And then come up to dolphin posture. And then bend the knees and come all the way back up to standing. All right. So now, embracing our differences. We are different. We are very different from each other. One person's idea of what is polite is someone else's idea of what is rude. In some cultures, it's considered rude to belch when you're eating, and in others, it shows that you enjoyed your meal. What might smell repulsive to one person might smell wonderful to another. We are really different, and we have to acknowledge that. But instead of going to war because of our differences, let's play soccer. It will be a strange game, given our instruction to let others have the victory and keep the defeat to ourselves. But that doesn't mean that we play to lose. It means that we play to play. We could play together, even though we're on opposite teams. There are no big stakes, just playing. There are different teams, otherwise the game won't work. But it doesn't have to lead to World War III or the destruction of the planet. Okay, so we have about 8-9 minutes. Sit up tall. Find your breath. Notice the inhale, notice the exhale. And then I'm going to be quiet for about 8 minutes. Here we go. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, move your head from side to side. Take a deep breath in, let it go. Bring your hands into Anjali Mudra, holding your own heart in between your hands with self-love and self-compassion. Maybe bow your head in gratitude for this practice, thousands of years old. Thank your inner guide, your past, present, and future teachers, and all the people that are joining you on this journey. Open your eyes, raise your gaze, and thank you so much for practicing together this morning. Namaste. And now is a great time to bring out your journal. So it's May 1st, and the title was Embracing Our Differences. And the two concepts that I chose was play to play and play to win. So you can pick those two concepts or something else that works for you. But the idea is that there are two opposites, and we have a tendency to do one of them more than the other. And then how do we create balance? So creating balance, and when we have that balance, we feel content or peace or at ease. That's the idea, as far as I understand today. Tomorrow might be different.